My name is Lydia, and this is Isaiah. I came to Heartbeat of Miami a few years ago. I took a pregnancy test, and I found out that I was pregnant again. We already had 4 children, my husband and I, and so, we were a little bit nervous, but, everyone here was very caring, very nurturing, and reassured us, this was going to be fine. And so I went on to have my prenatal care. I was 35 years old at the time, so I already knew that the risk was higher for having a child with Down syndrome. When I continued with my prenatal care, they took some further tests, an ultrasound, and I was actually able to see a baby moving and playing, even at as young as 8 weeks. Playing and moving in my womb. After a couple of weeks, we found out through the ultrasound and through the blood tests that there was a 1 in 14 chance that the baby would have Down syndrome. So the genetic counselor, as well as the doctor, suggested that we have an amniocentesis. Well, my husband and I decided that regardless of the outcome, we would, of course, have the baby and welcome the baby, whether he or she had Down syndrome or not. So we decided not to have the amniocentesis and to put myself at risk for preterm labor. So a few months later, Isaiah was born, and when I saw his little Asian eyes on the table and his little chubby self, I knew already without confirmation that he had Down syndrome. And all of the urges that my OB tried to give me, all the discouragement, all the you shouldn't have the baby and your life is going to be so hard, and think about the other children, think about your husband, think about your life, think about your career, all the insistence that I go ahead and terminate the pregnancy, even as late as 20 weeks of pregnancy, none of that mattered once I saw him. I mean, it didn't matter before, but especially after I met Isaiah, and all of the problems that he said I would have, problems with learning, problems with his heart, problems with speaking, problems with every possible problem there could be. He really is a miracle. And a few weeks after he was born, we went to the library, and a woman, a stranger, asked me if she could see the baby. And when I showed her the baby, she turned to me and she said, "He is a gift from God." And I truly believe he is a gift from the hand of God. And here's Isaiah. He's 2 years old, and he's talking, and he's learning to walk, and he smiles, and he calls all his siblings' names, and he's happy. And so we are here at Heartbeat of Miami and went to meet Isaiah again at 2 years old. Yes. And I just want to thank everyone. It's been a wonderful experience, and I'm just so happy that there are people out there who care about women, who care about children, and who really believe within their heart that God's gift is life.